Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson, also known by his wrestling name The Rock, is a famous American actor, producer, and former professional wrestler. He was born on May 2, 1972 in Hayward, California, and raised in Hawaii. Aside from his entertainment career, Johnson is also known for his philanthropic efforts, including supporting Children's Hospital and the Make-A-Wish Foundation. He is also an advocate for mental health awareness and has been open about his own struggles with depression. In addition to his successful career, Johnson is also a devoted father and family man. He married his longtime girlfriend Lauren Hessian in 2019, and the couple has 2 daughters together. Here we present you his top 8 movies. The Scorpion King. The Scorpion King is a 2002 American sword and sorcery action-adventure film directed by Chuck Russell, starring Dwayne Johnson, Stephen Brand, Kelly Hu, Grant Henslow, and Michael Clarke Duncan. It received mixed reviews and grossed $180 million worldwide against the production budget of $60 million. The movie has a rating of 5.5 out of 10 IMDb, 41% Rotten Tomatoes, and 3.855 Voodoo. G.I. Joe Retaliation. G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra is a 2009 American military science fiction action film based on the G.I. Joe toy line. It is the first installment in the G.I. Joe film series. The story follows 2 American soldiers, Duke and Ripcord, who join the G.I. Joe team after being attacked by military armaments research syndicate MARS troops. The film received generally negative reviews from critics and grossed over $302 million worldwide against a $175 million budget. It has a rating of 5.7 out of 10 IMDb and 33% Rotten Tomatoes. Central Intelligence. Central Intelligence is a 2016 American body action comedy film directed by Rawson Marshall Thurber and written by Thurber, Ike Barinholtz, and David Station. The film stars Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson as 2 old high school classmates who go on the run after one of them joins the CIA to save the world from a terrorist who intends to sell satellite codes. The movie grossed $217 million worldwide against its $50 million budget. It has a rating of 6.3 out of 10 IMDb, 71% Rotten Tomatoes, and 3/5 Common Sense Media. The Gridiron Gang. Gridiron Gang is a 2006 American sports drama film directed by Phil Joannou and starring Dwayne Johnson, Zivit, L. Scott Caldwell, and Kevin Dunn. It is loosely based on the true story of the Kilpatrick Mustangs during the 1990s season. Made on a budget of $30 million, the movie collected box office of $41 million. It has a rating of 7.1 out of 10 IMDb, 42% Rotten Tomatoes. The Other Guys. The Other Guys is a 2010 American body cop action comedy film directed by Adam McKay, who co-wrote it with Chris Hensey. It stars Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg with Eva Mendes, Michael Keaton, Steve Coogan, Ray Stevenson, Samuel L. Jackson, and Dwayne Johnson in supporting roles. It was well received by critics and grossed $170 million worldwide. The movie has a rating of 6.6 out of 10 IMDb, 79% Rotten Tomatoes, and 3/5 Common Sense Media. Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle is a 2017 American fantasy adventure comedy film directed by Jay Kasdan, from a screenplay by Chris McKenna, Rick Summers, Scott Rosenberg, and Jeff Pinkman. The film is the 3rd installment in the Jumanji film series and the indirect sequel to the Jumanji 1995. It grossed $964.5 million worldwide, becoming the fifth highest grossing film of 2017. The movie has a rating of 6.9 out of 10 IMDb, 76% Rotten Tomatoes, and 5.3 by 10 Film Affinity. Moana. Moana is a 2016 American computer-animated musical action-adventure fantasy film produced by Walt Disney Animation Studios and released by Walt Disney Pictures. The film introduces Auli Cravalho as the voice of Moana and also features the ensemble voices of Dwayne Johnson, Rachel House, Kimura Morrison, Jermaine Clement, Nicole Scherzinger, and Alan Tudyk. The film went on to gross over $645 million worldwide. It has a rating of 7.6 out of 10 IMDb, 95% Rotten Tomatoes, and 81% Metacritic. Pain and Gain. Pain and Gain is a 2013 American action comedy film directed by Michael Bay and starring Mark Wahlberg, Dwayne Johnson, and Anthony Mackie. It is based on the activities of the Sun Gym Gang, a group of ex-convicts and bodybuilders convicted of kidnapping, extortion, torture, and murder in Miami in the mid-1990s. Against a $26 million budget, the film grossed $86 million worldwide. It has a rating of 6.4 out of 10 IMDb, 50% Rotten Tomatoes, and 5.8 by 10 Film Affinity. The Fast and the Furious series. The Fast and the Furious is a media franchise centered on the series of action films that are largely concerned by street racing, heist, spies, and family. Johnson now has 4 Fast and Furious movies under his belt, with more on the way. Johnson himself has been a reliable player since his debut in 2011's Fast 5. His agent Hobbs has evolved from a stun-faced antagonist to loyal ally and honorary member of the Toretto family. The Rundown. The Rundown, known internationally as Welcome to the Jungle, is a 2003 American body action comedy film directed by Peter Berg and written by James Vanderbilt and R.J. Stewart. It stars Dwayne Johnson, Shane William Scott, Christopher Walken, Rosario Dawson, and William Lucking. In the film, Johnson plays as a bounty hunter who travels to Brazil to retrieve his employer's son Scott. It has a rating of 6.6 out of 10 IMDb, 69% Rotten Tomatoes, and 5.2 out of 10 Film Affinity.